Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 28 of chapter 10. Ayudhanamaham vajram
Ayudhanamaham vajram
Dhenunamasmi kamadhuk
Dhenunamasmi kamadhuk
Prajanaschasmi kandarpah
Prajanashchasmi kandarpah
Sarpanam asmi vasukihi.
Sarpanam asmi vasukihi.
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ayudhanam,
Ayudhanam,
of all weapons.
of all weapons.
Aham,
Aham,
I am.
I am.
Vajram,
Vajram,
the thunderbolt.
the thunderbolt.
Dhenunam,
Dhenunam,
of cows.
of cows.
Asmi,
Asmi,
I am.
I am.
Kamadhuk,
Kamadhuk,
the Surabhi cow.
the Surabhi cow.
Prajanaha,
Prajanaha,
the cause for begetting children.
the cause for begetting children.
Cha,
Cha,
and. Asmi,
Asmi,
I am.
I am.
Kandarpaha,
Kandarpaha,
Cupid.
Cupid.
Sarpanam,
Sarpanam,
of serpents.
of serpents.
Asmi,
Asmi,
I am.
I am.
Vasukihi,
Vasukihi,
Vasuki.
Vasuki.
Translation of weapons.
Of weapons,
I am the thunderbolt.
I am the thunderbolt.
Among cows,
Among cows,
I am the Surabhi.
I am the Surabhi.
Of causes for procreation,
Of causes for procreation,
I am Kandarpa,
I am Kandarpa,
the god of love.
the god of love.
And of serpents,
And of serpents,
I am Vasuki.
I am Vasuki.
So in the purport, Prabhupada is writing, the thunderbolt, indeed a mighty weapon, represents Krishna's power. In Krishna Loka, in the spiritual sky, there are cows which can be milked at any time, and they give as much milk as one likes. Of course, such cows do not exist in this material world, but there is mention of them in Krishna Loka. The Lord keeps many such cows, which are called Surabhi. It is stated that the Lord is engaged in herding the Surabhi cows. Kandarpa is the sex desire for presenting good sons. Therefore, Kandarpa is the representative of Krishna. Sometimes sex is engaged in only for sense gratification. Such sex does not represent Krishna. But sex for the generation of good children is called Kandarpa and represents Krishna. So Prabhupada is explaining that among married couples, the union between the couples should be done only for the purposes of producing good children who can be trained up in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, interaction even between the husband and wife must be avoided. So from another parampara. The Puranas relate the story of the sacrifice offered by the great sage Dadhichi, which was unparalleled in history. Indra, the king of heaven, was once driven out of his celestial kingdom by a demon called Vritrasura. This particular pastime is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. The demon had a boon whereby he could not be killed by any weapon known till then. In desperation, Indra approached Lord Shiv for help, who took him to Lord Vishnu. Vishnu revealed to Indra that the only weapon that could kill Vritrasura was a thunderbolt made from the bones of the sage Dadhichi. Indra then beseeched Dadhichi to make the ultimate sacrifice of laying down his life so that his bones could be used for making the thunderbolt. Dadhichi accepted the request, but desired to first go on a pilgrimage to all the holy rivers. Indra then brought together all the waters of the holy rivers to Naimisharanya, thereby allowing the sage to have his wish fulfilled without further loss of time. Dadhichi then gave up his body by the practice of yogic techniques. The thunderbolt made from his bones was then used to defeat the demon Vritrasura, allowing Indra to regain his place as the king of the celestial abodes. Sri Krishna deliberately refers to this thunderbolt here as the representation of the glory of God, preferring it above the mace and disc that are always held in the hands of Lord Vishnu. In this verse, Sri Krishna also reveals that the act of sexual intercourse is not unholy when it is performed for the sole purpose of begetting good children. Kamadev, the god of love, Cupid, is responsible for the force of attraction between the opposite sexes that facilitates the continuance of humankind through procreation. This sexual urge has its origin in God and should not be misutilized for sensual enjoyment, but rather be used solely for the purpose of begetting worthy progeny. In verse 7.11 as well, Sri Krishna had declared that he is the sexual desire that is not in conflict with virtue and scriptural injunctions. This is from Chaitanya Charan Prabhu's commentary. Denunam asmi kamadhuka, desire-fulfilling cows. In Vrindavan, there are desire-fulfilling trees also. One can ask them whatever one wants and get it. But we don't see Brajavasis utilizing those desire-fulfilling trees too much. Srimati Radharani comes to Pavan Sarovar and cooks for Krishna. She doesn't ask the desire tree that you give me cooked food, because the joy of love is also in service. So cows are not just offering milk in Vrindavan, but they're offering their love for Krishna. Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Kandarpaha is god of love, who attracts people of opposite gender. He has the flower arrow. From front, it is flower, but when it goes inside, it burns like an arrow. That is Kamadev. So Kamadev induces lust within us. So we have to be careful. But Krishna is saying, not all kama is bad. Prajana, that kama which leads to progeny, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, when the attraction leads to begetting of new life, that is the kind of lust I am. That is what Krishna is saying, according to Chakravarti Pad. Through a proper dharmic marriage, children are seen as gifts of God. The Jayani perspective leads everything in detachment. In some cases, it is helpful, but sometimes it leads to hard-heartedness. So from Jayani perspective, if children are seen as product of lust, then how can children be given care and love so that they grow up? And this Jayani perspective is not complete as they cannot see the hand of God. Example, when Shivanand comes and tells Lord Chaitanya that his wife is pregnant, Lord Chaitanya becomes very happy and said, your child becomes a devotee of the Lord Krishna, and gave the name to the child and blessed the child profusely. Sarpanam asmi Vasukihi. Vasuki was used as a rope for churning the milk ocean. That time, the mode of ignorance acted on him, and he went on to sleep when everyone was pulling his body. So this is the essence of today's shloka. Actually,
if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.